Hey guys, welcome back to your review channel. Today I'm looking at a old Seth Thomas. This is a Seth Thomas clock. It is a mechanical clock, and I'm going to fix it. So what I end up doing is getting just a little bit of mineral oil and putting it all over the wood a little bit, just to get some of the moisture back into the wood. It was very, very dry. You can see some of this some of the winding, some of the material just starting to split here. That's because the clock has been dry so long and not being taken care of properly, and it doesn't run. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it apart. Very simple. Just take off these two hands. This one little screw comes out here, and the rest of it's all in the back. And we're going to actually take it out, the movement out of the whole thing, and we're going to actually dilute it in a solution. That's a clock cleaning solution right here. Now this stuff is really, really high quality stuff, not cheap, but from what I understand, for ultrasonic cleaners, 5 minutes, it should get it perfectly clean, all the crap off of it, and hopefully it'll work just right. So let me just show you the back of it. Again, this is probably from, I think maybe the 30s, I think. And here is the back here. You can see the back of it here. So it's kind of grimy. It's like dirty and dusty and rusty. Not rusty, but it's really gunky in there. And they get gummed up. 90% of the time these clocks don't run because they get gummed up. So we're going to pull off the hands, and then there's a bunch of little screws in here. I don't know if you can see them right there. You can see them right there. There's like 4 or 5 screws. And this whole thing is going to come out. Going to take this off here. This will come out with a couple of screws. And then we're going to just dunk this whole thing in an ultrasonic cleaner, as is the whole piece. And hopefully it'll get all the grime and grunge out of it. And it should run. It should be just that simple. Hopefully it should work just like that. So let me just take it all apart, and then we'll see how it goes. So again, the Seth Thomas, here's the back of the information here. And it is a really, really nice clock. I got it online. Someone did not want it anymore, and I got it for $10. And if I get it running, they're probably looking around maybe $200. You see the inlay in the wood here, how beautiful this is? This is a nice, beautiful clock. So these hands come off very easily. Let me just show you that. I usually use a mini pair of water pumps. Look at these little water pumps. Aren't these cute? I use these for a lot of stuff like this because they're small and easy to get off. We'll just take this nut here off. These come right off pretty easy. There we go. They go counterclockwise. And that comes off, and I'll save everything in a little holder so we don't lose anything. That goes in there. These hands just pull right off. You can see that, how easy they come off. Just pull it straight towards you, little wiggle, and they come right off. And that's all you have to do to get the hands off. And that's just that easy. Now we'll take it around here, and now we're going to take all the screws out and take the movement out. Okay, I got all the screws out, really easy, and this just slides right out, just like this here. And you can see the whole movement right here. Here is the front, right here. That little screw here. Let me get that out of there. Put that over there. And you can just see how it is. It's all kind of gunky and dirty. And I'm going to submerge the whole thing just like this. I'm going to unwind these 2 keys first. Just take these down a little bit. Just unwind these carefully. Use this little ratchet set right here. This is the ratcheting keys. And use the key. I'm just going to unwind these very slowly and get those unwound. So when it cleans, it'll all clean inside there as well. And then we're going to air dry it. Let it drip dry. Then we're going to air blow it dry, and then we'll see if it runs, and we'll oil it, and we'll check it out and see what happens. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this type of video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Appreciate it, and let's see what happens. So what I do to unwind it, I got the right key. I have a bunch of keys here that I use, and I just use a screwdriver. And they have professional unwinders, but I just do this myself mechanically, and I just pull the pivot back, and I just let it, and I hold on to the key and let it just wind down. Just go slowly. And eventually all the tension is gone, and those 2 are all wound down. That's all. Now we're going to soak it in the solution and see how it works. Okay, I'm going to put it in the, going to run it for 10 minutes in the sonic cleaner with the solution here. Very strong, very potent smell. Submerge the whole thing, just like that. And we're going to start it. Okay, let that run. And we'll check back in 10 minutes and we'll see what happens. Bubbling, that's for sure. All right, kind of cool. It's supposed to be really awesome. This stuff is very, very expensive, so it should come out really, really good. You don't have to heat this stuff. They recommend don't use heat. It's like an ammonia base, it smells almost like an ammonia base to it. So it's pretty strong, and it should get rid of clean everything really well, and we'll see what happens. All right, we'll check back in 10 minutes, guys. Okay, I ran it for about 7 minutes. It said between 3 and 5. I ran it for 7 minutes. Didn't harm anything. Looks pretty clean. Actually, even almost wanted to start running. I took it out of the thing. You can just see it's already got some action. It has no power to it yet, but it's already starting to move a little bit. It's got all the pivot points pretty clean. We're just going to do a light oiling and just get it reinstalled and just see if it works, because it did not work before. So that's true. So let's just do a light oiling. I just got a very light oil. I'm going to just oil all the little pivot points. And if you're not sure what the pivot points are all these little pieces here. Every time you see a little section here like that, those are all pivot points like that. So just just a drop of oil. And also I'll put a little drop of oil on top here, and not too much more. And then in the back here, there's a few more pivot points in the back here. Anytime things move, those are pivot points. Like right here is a pivot point. Anytime the gears, pivot point there. Those are all pretty clean. Pivot point there, yeah. So just go ahead and just a dab, like literally a drop. They use pins. You can use a pin oiler if you have a pin oiler, which I do have a pin oiler here. Which I do have a kit right here. It's a pin oiler. We'll use that, and we'll just go ahead and just dab all around. I also have professional clock oil. I have here. This is designed specifically for clocks, so I have all kinds of different things to use, and we're going to go ahead and pin all those. I'm going to get it installed in the clock, and let's see if it runs. Stick with me. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys, after cleaning it and oiling it, and everything is actually running. I ran it overnight for 24 hours. It's running really, really well. A good cleaning, like I said, and a good oiling, 90% of the time fixes all the problems. You can see how it's working here. No problems. Keeping good time. You can adjust the speed of the time itself by, there's a little lever up here. You just stop this, and there's a little pinch back and forth. Very easy to do. The chime sounds really good. You can hear the chime. It's all balanced, all good to go. And this clock is ready to go. It does come with the key. Here is the key that it came with. Let me turn it around. And let's just see how it sounds with all the full chimes. Let's just set this up a little bit so you can see. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I gave you a little bit of value and showed you a little bit about just a simple way to get things rocking and rolling. It's a beautiful Seth Thomas clock. I'm going to re-oil it again with a little bit of Old English, just polish, furniture polish. Just give it another rubbing coating, let it soak into the wood. And that's all you got to do. Make it clean, make it work, and that's all you really got to do. It's not a lot to it. And let's get to 12 o'clock. There you go. 12 o'clock. Works perfectly, guys. I appreciate your time. Hope I brought you some value. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Have any questions or any comments, leave them down below. Really super simple. You can do it yourself. And you know what? If it doesn't work, you got nothing to lose anyway. If it didn't work, at least try. And my opinion was just a little bit of cleaning, degreasing, and a little bit of oiling, and you get the clock working just right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time.